Welcome to our series, Fine Poetry. The poems of Sarojini, Naidu, 1879 to 1949. Sri Aurobindo mentions her only once that I found in the Future Poetry, and speaks of Mrs. Naidu. I believe she was the sister of Harindranath Chattopadhyay. So I've included her under Fine Poetry and have chosen some of her poems that I feel carry something truly special. Autumn Song. Like joy on the heart of a sorrow, the sunset hangs on a cloud, a golden storm of glittering sheaves, of fair and frail and fluttering leaves. The wild wind blows in a cloud. Hark to a voice that is calling, to my heart in the voice of the wind. My heart is weary and sad and alone, for its dreams, like the fluttering leaves, have gone, and why should I stay behind? Alabaster. Like this alabaster box whose art is frail as a cassia flower, is my heart, carven with delicate dreams and wrought with many a subtle and exquisite thought. Therein I treasure the spice and scent of rich and passionate memories blent, like odors of cinnamon, sandal, and clove, of song and sorrow, and life and love. An Indian love song. He, lift up the veils that darken the delicate moon of thy glory and grace. Withhold not, O love, from the night of my longing the joy of thy luminous face. Give me a spear of the scented Kiora, guarding thy pinioned curls, or a silken thread from the fringes that trouble the dream of thy glimmering pearls. Faint grows my soul with thy tresses' perfume, and the song of thy anklets' caprice. Revive me, I pray, with the magical nectar that dwells in the flower of thy kiss. She, how shall I yield to the voice of thy pleading? How shall I grant thy prayer? Or give thee a rose-red silken tassel, a scented leaf from my hair? Or fling in the flame of thy heart's desire the veils that cover my face? Profane the law of my father's creed for a foe of my father's race? Thy kinsmen have broken our sacred altars and slaughtered our sacred kine. The feud of old faiths and the blood of old battles sever thy people and mine. He. What are the sins of my race, beloved? What are my people to thee? And what are thy shrines and kine and kindred? What are thy gods to me? Love recks not of feuds and bitter follies, of stranger, comrade, or kin. Alike in his ear sound the temple bells and the cry of the muezzin. For love shall cancel the ancient wrong and conquer the ancient rage, redeem with his tears the memoried sorrow that sullied a bygone age. A love song from the north. Tell me no more of thy love, Papia. Wouldst thou recall to my heart, Papiha, dreams of delight that are gone? When swift to my side came the feet of my lover, with stars of the dusk and the dawn. I see the soft wings of the clouds on the river, and jeweled with raindrops the mango leaves quiver, and tender boughs flower on the plain. But what is their beauty to me, Papiha? Beauty of blossom and shower, Papiha, that brings not my lover again. Tell me no more of thy love, Papiha. Wouldst thou revive in my heart, Papiha, grief for the joy that is gone? I hear the bright peacock in glimmering woodlands cry to its mate in the dawn. I hear the black coil's slow tremulous wooing, and sweet in the gardens the calling and cooing of passionate bulbul and dove. But what is their music to me, Papiha? Songs of their laughter and love, Papiha, to me, forsaken of love. Ecstasy. Cover mine eyes, O my love, mine eyes that are weary of bliss, as of light that is poignant and strong. O silence my lips with a kiss, my lips that are weary of song. Shelter my soul, O my love, my soul is bent low with the pain and the burden of love, like the grace of a flower that is smitten with rain. Oh, shelter my soul from thy face. Coromandel Fishers. Rise, brothers, rise! The wakening skies pray to the morning light. The wind lies asleep in the arms of the dawn, like a child that has cried all night. Come, let us gather our nets from the shore, and set our catamarans free, to capture the leaping wealth of the tide, for we are the kings of the sea. No longer delay, let us hasten away, in the track of the seagull's call. The sea is our mother, the cloud is our brother, the waves are our comrades all. What though we toss at the fall of the sun, where the hand of the sea god drives? He who holds the storm by the hair will hide in his breast our lives. Sweet is the shade of the coconut glade, and the scent of the mango grove, and sweet are the sands at the full of the moon, with the sound of the voices we love. But sweeter, O brothers, the kiss of the spray and the dance of the wild foam's glee. Row, brothers, row to the edge of the verge, where the low sky mates with the sea. Harvest Hymn. Lord of the lotus, Lord of the harvest, bright and munificent Lord of the morn, thine is the bounty that prospered our sowing, thine is the bounty that nurtured our corn. We bring thee our songs and our garlands for tribute, the gold of our fields and the gold of our fruit. O giver of mellowing radiance, we hail thee, we praise thee, O Surya, with cymbal and flute. Lord of the rainbow, Lord of the harvest, great and beneficent Lord of the main, thine is the mercy that cherished our furrows. Thine is the mercy that fostered our grain. We bring thee our thanks and our garlands for tribute, the wealth of our valleys, new garnered and ripe. O sender of rain and the dewfall, we hail thee. We praise thee, Varuna, with cymbal and pipe. Women's voices. Queen of the gourd flower, Queen of the harvest, Sweet and omnipotent Mother, O earth, thine is the plentiful bosom that feeds us. Thine is the womb where our riches have birth. We bring thee our love and our garlands for tribute. With gifts of thy opulent giving we come. O source of our manifold gladness, we hail thee. We praise thee, O Prithvi, with cymbal and drum. All voices. Lord of the universe, Lord of our being, Father eternal, ineffable Om, thou art the seed and the scythe of our harvests. Thou art our hands and our heart and our home. We bring thee our lives and our labors for tribute. Grant us thy succor, thy counsel, thy care. O life of all life and all blessing, we hail thee. We praise thee, O Brahma, with cymbal and prayer. Humayun to Zobeida from the Urdu. You flaunt your beauty in the rose, your glory in the dawn, your sweetness in the nightingale, your whiteness in the swan. You haunt my waking like a dream, my slumber like a moon. Pervade me like a musky scent, possess me like a tune. Yet when I crave of you, my sweet, one tender moment's grace, you cry, I sit behind the veil, I cannot show my face. Shall any foolish veil divide my longing from my bliss? Shall any fragile curtain hide your beauty from my kiss? What war is this of thee and me? Give o'er the wanton strife. You are the heart within my heart, the life within my life. In salutation to the eternal peace. Men say the world is full of fear and hate, and all life's ripening harvest fields await the restless sickle of relentless fate. But I, sweet soul, rejoice that I was born, when from the climbing terraces of corn I watched the golden orioles of thy morn. What care I for the world's desire and pride, who know the silver wings that gleam and glide, the homing pigeons of thine eventide? What care I for the world's loud weariness, who dream in twilight granaries thou dost bless, with delicate sheaves of mellow silences? Say, shall I heal dull presages of doom, or dread the rumored loneliness and gloom, the mute and mythic terror of the tomb? For my glad heart is drunk and drenched with thee, O inmost wind of living ecstasy, O intimate essence of eternity. Layli. The serpents are asleep among the poppies. The fireflies light the soundless panther's way to tangled paths where shy gazelles are straying, and parrot plumes outshine the dying day. Oh, soft the lotus buds upon the stream, or stirring like sweet maidens when they dream. A caste mark on the azure brows of heaven. The golden moon burns sacred, solemn, bright. The winds are dancing in the forest temple and swooning at the holy feet of night. Hush! In the silence, mystic voices sing and make the gods their incense offering. Song of a Dream. Once in the dream of a night I stood, lone in the light of a magical wood, soul deep in visions that poppy-like sprang, and spirits of truth were the birds that sang, and spirits of love were the stars that glowed, and spirits of peace were the streams that flowed in that magical wood in the land of sleep. Lone in the light of that magical grove, I felt the stars of the spirits of love gather and gleam round my delicate youth, and I heard the song of the spirits of truth. To quench my longing, I bent me low by the streams of the spirits of peace that flow in that magical wood in the land of sleep. The Soul's Prayer. In childhood's pride I said to thee, O thou who madest me of thy breath, speak, Master, and reveal to me thine inmost laws of life and death. Give me to drink each joy and pain which thine eternal hand can meet. For my insatiate soul can drain earth's utmost bitter, utmost sweet. Spare me no bliss, no pang of strife, withhold no gift or grief I crave. The intricate lore of love and life, and mystic knowledge of the grave. Lord, thou didst answer stern and low, Child, I will hearken to thy prayer, and thy unconquered soul shall know all passionate rapture and despair. Thou shalt drink deep of joy and fame, and love shall burn thee like a fire, and pain shall cleanse thee like a flame, to purge the dross from thy desire. So shall thy chastened spirit yearn, to seek from its blind prayer release, and spent and pardoned, sue to learn the simple secret of my peace. I, bending from my sevenfold height, will teach thee of my quickening grace. Life is a prism of my light, and death the shadow of my face.